Hello, my name is Jennie Campos, and today I'm going to be doing my presentation on hookup culture on relationships. So, what is hookup culture? Hookup culture is a sexual encounter usually between two people, which could be strangers or acquaintances or friends, and it usually involves sex, but it doesn't have to count as a hookup, and it typically usually only happens once. Usually, it's a non committal relationship, and it ranges from deep kissing to actual sex penetration. It commonly happens on college campuses because there's no rush to be married. Whereas if you're in a marriage, if you want to engage in sex with other partners, it's a little more difficult unless you're in an open relationship. So, what are the qualities of romantic relationships? Campos describes in his article that greater duration, commitment, and emotional intimacy are part of, are some qualities of romantic relationships. Anders described companionship as well as better and more frequent sex as being qualities. Um, Ardelian described quality is to love someone the way you have experienced love, or they have experienced love in the past. My bad. And also, I think mutual respect, love, affection, support, and just trust for one another, as well as effective and open communication between two people in a relationship, two or more people in the relationship, is an important quality. What caused the increase of hookups? In college, it has become a social norm to engage in hookups. I would argue that it's part of college culture now. People seek fun, want to fulfill sexual desires. Some people see it as an opportunity to create potential relationships, and others do it to gain a sense of accomplishment. Another reason is that alcohol might impair someone's judgment and lower their inhibition, causing lower standards when it comes to hooking up. Um, Also, there's an increase of depiction of casual sex or hookups in different media, like social media, movies, TV shows, music. We hear it and see it all the time. And lastly, it's a time of exploration experimentation. College often is a space or time where people begin to explore their sexuality and what they like and don't like. So, hookups is an easy way to find or do that. What are the effects of hookup culture on romantic relationships? It is an opportunity to have sexual needs met without the constraints of being in a romantic relationship, according to Anders and collaborators. Hookups are starting to replace romantic relationships, um, meaning we're seeing a little bit less of romantic relationships in the sense of sex. People aren't getting into relationships to have just sex anymore. Hookup culture is also replacing traditional dating as the sexual script, and attachment styles can experience and engage in relationships differently based on hookups. Each styles engage in different behaviors and reactions when it comes to hookups and relationships. What will and should happen in the future? Hookup culture could lead to potential long term relationships. However, there's little expression of the need to establish a formal relationship in order to have sex with someone. Someone in Anders' article described sex is easier to get, but love is harder to find, meaning people are more willing or often see that is easier to find a sexual partner rather than a romantic partner. 50% of people hope to develop a relationship or they actually gain romantic attraction after a hookup. This could be because of attachment styles. But Steinburn, despite all the information above, suggests that people will not use or see hookups replacing or substituting romantic relationships at all. People are still engaging in romantic relationships. Since hookup is so prevalent, especially in colleges and high schools, I think sex education should be more available. Definitely to prevent STIs, STDs, or the spread of it in these areas, these campuses, to protect themselves and to protect others. Yeah, that's it. Bye.